Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. In today's video, we're going to be talking about free fast travel across the entire Fallout 76 map, so let's get started. Here's our sponsored video.
Nuka-Cola's out that thirst.
Cram it, keeps it, won't go bad. Day sugar bombs, explosive, great taste.
Now, we're going to first cover teams. As you can see, I'm in a casual team right now with two other players. So let's go to the map. You can always free fast travel to their camps. So I'm going to go ahead and fast travel to one of theirs. It'll be lit up in yellow. You can also sometimes, now there's been a glitch, sometimes free fast travel to their tents. Their tents will also be in yellow if it's working. If the tent is grayed out, yeah, something has happened. So I'm going to see if I can find a tent real quick. You can also free fast travel to your own tent. And later, here's a tent. Let's see, is it mine? No. So we're going to, it's actually working. It's in yellow, so we're going to fast travel to their tent. You can also fast travel to people that are actually in your team. They'll also, their little dot will be in yellow. So that'll be the next thing. Now there are two ways to do that. So here's the tent. Again, if it is glitching out, the tent will be in yellow and you will not be able to fast travel to their tent. You can also free fast travel to your own tent if you have the Fallout First and your own camps. Also, if you claim a workshop and the workshop is currently still owned by you, you can also, like here's one over here, you can also fast travel free to your workshops as long as you own them. So now let's look for a player on my team. See if I can spot a yellow dot. Okay, I don't currently see one. So we're going over to the team. I'm going to click on one of them. And that's where you get the other option to fast travel. So I'm just going to fast travel to them. I don't even know where they're at. I'm going to go ahead and free fast travel to them. The other way is just to look for their dot. So once I get over there, I should be able to, see their dot. So I can show you real quick. And then we'll actually go through the actual places you can fast travel for free. All right. There they are over there. So here I am. So yeah, you can see now they might move, so you'll fast travel to their last location. They're taking out this, I think this is the Super Duper Mart, pretty cool. So again, I'm going to run away from them a little bit so I can show you how to actually line up on their dot and fast travel to them. I still might be too close, but here we go. So here's the dot, line up on it, click on it, and just hit fast travel. Here we go. I will make a note now on fast traveling. I'll try to remind you later on. Milepost 0 as of the Burning Springs update has been removed. Let's see if I can line up on that down there. I believe I believe, let me know if I'm wrong. I haven't done actually much on the caravans, but I believe it used to be right here. Someone let me know if I lined up on it wrong. Okay. So one more time, when you're on a team and you create, let me go through the creation of a team and how to join a team. So you go to your map, you're going to hit the right bumper or R1 on the PlayStation, similar to whatever it might be on the Xbox. For social, you start in friends, here's the team, and this is how you create teams. Now, I created this, so that makes me the team leader. You can also remove yourself from a team if you want to change up. So I'm going to remove myself. I'm going to leave the team. I'm going to now create an events team. Now, technically, I'm going to show you one more thing. Now, technically, you back to team to change up. I can also just change what my public team goal is. So I can actually say I'm going to be doing exploration. I can change it up. So I don't have to leave the team to change what the team does. Casual is usually the one I go to. You get 1 intelligent point for every member that is on your team, including yourself, and intelligence helps you earn more XP. So it's a nice one to go with if you don't know what you're going to be doing. All right, so let's now go through the list of actual locations that are free fast travel. Now, of course, where you started, Vault 76 is free fast travel. And then I will try to give you map locations a little bit better, like where are they, and where are they close to. We'll start with here's the goal. Hey, dude. Hey. So here's Vault 76 where you start the game. We're going to go completely east past this first railroad track to this second railroad track. You can see there's a dog over here, and this is Fort Atlas. Now it has 2 that you can go to. It's still the same location, but do you want to go to the outside or do you want to go inside? We're just going to go outside. This is where the Brotherhood of Steel is. You can start quests here by interacting with some of these people in this area. We won't go through that in this video, but if you're interested, let me know. I'll try to do updated videos on older quests. I will also make one other note. If Minerva happens to be at this location, she will be down here. I don't think she's here today, but let's go look. Actually, she would not be here. I think it starts Mondays at noon New York time and goes till Wednesdays at noon New York time. When unless it's changed, when she's at the locations of Foundation, Fort Atlas, and Crater for her regular sales. Now, if she goes to her, is it called Super Sales? I think I got the name wrong. Look for the notes later on in the commentary. Oh, big something. I just went completely name blank on it. But anyway, that one will be at White Springs, and unless it's changed, the White Springs location for her, it's just called Big Sale. For her big sales is always starts on Thursday at noon New York time and runs all the way till Monday at noon New York time. I also need to do an updated guide for Minerva because I think a few things have changed since my old one. But let's keep going. So this is Fort Atlas. We're going to go now up to Crater. This is where you can get to know some friendly raiders. You can see it's right next to the alligator. And one more time, here is Vault 76. You go north till you see this alligator. Keep going east. And here is Crater. It's also going to have multiple locations. Either you go inside the core or to the outside. Now, you do need to find these locations before you can fast travel to any of these locations that I'm showing you. There are 2 exceptions. I'll get to them later, but I'll go ahead and tell you now. Dark Hollow and Radiant Hills, before you can even get them to mark on your map, you got to actually complete quests for those. So you got to get so far into the quest before you can even fast travel to these locations. All right, if Minerva happens to be at Crater, she'll be over here. And I will now take you to the the 3rd location. If Minerva is going to be around, she could possibly be down at Foundation. Here's Foundation. So from Vault 76, you're going to go south. So you see this red building in the ash heap. And then you're just going to go east past these railroad grouping. And here it is. Again, it's going to ask you where you want to go, inside or outside. And I'll just run up real quick to where Minerva might possibly be at. She is on a rotation. And then once I show you that, I will take you to Whitesprings. And then we'll continue on with, yeah, the ghoul's here. That's funny. Howdy, partner. What you been up to? Uh-oh. Ah.
Attack me because you can't take a joke. Fortunately, your combat ability is just as bad as your sense of humor. Got you?
Yeah, the insult bot got me.
I don't understand why we can't get a few more.
Minerva's going to be here. Her tent will be right here. Now, I mentioned Minerva, but never told you what she is. She's one of the gold traders. Now, she's special because she has discounts. So, and she will not carry things all at once. She'll have a rotation of when she's carrying what. I think it takes, I don't know if it's a whole year before she rotates, or maybe it's like 6 months before she rotates through all her stuff again. So she won't have everything at once. All right, now let's go to Whitesprings. This is another free fast travel point. Now this is Whitesprings North. There's actually 2 of them at this location. The exterior, but let me talk about Whitesprings Mall real quick. If you're a new Fallout member, just starting the game, this is a great place to actually know, because inside the mall there's a multitude of vendors where you can buy different stuff, and just about every single crafting and container or storage box is there. I think I need to see if they added the first aid yet, but so this is North Springs North entrance. That's where the Whitesprings Mall is, but this is the other one, Whitesprings Resort. This is where you're going to go to the exterior if you're wanting to interact with Minerva. Again, I'm still just doing a free fast travel guide. I'm just adding a little bit more information what these locations are known for. And this is the final location for Minerva, unless they've added another one, but I don't think they have. And again, this will be where her big sale is, if she's here. Again, this is the big sale location. That's the Thursday through Monday location. All right, let's now continue on with the rest of the list. And to get to Whitesprings, I didn't cover that, but you go to Vault 76, to the Giant Lake, go south to the Giant Lake, and then here is the Whitesprings area. We are now going to the Rusty Pick. So here's Vault 76. You're just going to go completely south. And she is part of the Ash Heap area. Okay, it's not coming up now. Why is that? Let's try leaving. Going back in. Okay. Yes, I guess they're not always coming up on what... Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to figure out why the Ash Heap thing is not popping up now. But anyway. So it's down the Ash Heap. Again, you're going to pick whether or not you go outside or inside. I'm going to take you inside and show you real quick what she has. So if you ever have those legendary weapons that you go to the legendary exchange machine and get those legendary scripts, or you earn legendary scripts during events, you can come to her, this mole miner, and you can buy these legendary modules. I'm going to go ahead and buy up what I got. And you can also, this is where you buy the Vault Steel Scrap. Now you can also spend your script on actually a chance at a 1-star armor, melee, power armor, range weapon. Then it goes 2-star, then it goes 3-star. And currently she does not do the 4-star. But Desta, I would love if you add the 4-star here, because this would just be another, I know raids is nice, but yeah, I would like, just make them really expensive. All right, and if you have Fallout first, let me show you. The modules go into junk. They won't scrap out though, so you can actually store them in your scrap box and they won't scrap. You just go down to L. For legendary, you can see I got 194 currently. All right, let's keep going. We already covered. Okay, we're going to go now to a close location. It's called Nuka World on Tour. It doesn't give you a choice. There's only one location that you can fast travel to. If you have not been here, you need to come here. This is a great place to come explore. I believe there are 1, 2, 3, 4 events that can pop up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 events that can pop up, and there's a boatload of people to interact with. I will show you one point of interest. Over here is a crafting area, legendary exchange, which I was talking about before. Some crafting, ammo, scrap. Oh, and I think, yep, they did add a first aid storage box. Now, they might have been adding this in slowly. Some things I think they had. I thought I noticed this one before the latest update, but we do have, this is basically unlimited. So if you have Fallout First, for as long as you have Fallout First, you can add things to the bag. After you no longer have Fallout First, you can only take things out, and that goes same thing with the scrap box and this ammo container. So I've been trying, I just throw everything in anymore. I don't sell my chems, I just throw them in my bag. In case there comes a time that I don't have Fallout First, I'll have access to all those I've stored. And here's your vendor at this location. There is also up this path one other. There might be a third vendor, but I do know this vendor's over here. This is like a doctor. No, his name's not IV Bag. Dr. Gosh. Go check out my Nuka-Cola World. See, I keep saying the name wrong. Nuka World on Tour video. It actually goes in great detail what all is here. There's free food. And I imagine since hardly anybody's been coming here, there's a lot of it to grab. So definitely, if you don't see it, just ask for it in the comments. I'll give you a link. All right, let's move on. We're now going to go to what is called the Rose Room. So it is actually very close to Fort Atlas, the Rose Room. There's another update with some quests for you to do. So if you've not gone there, go there. If you're needing some quests to do, something to do. Here's Vault 76. You're just going to go directly east, past the first railroad line, and there you go. It does not ask you. You're just one spot that you can free fast travel to this point. And why am I telling you about all these free fast travel points? I forgot to tell you at the beginning. It's to save caps. It's to get you as close to a location if you're low on caps, or just if you're saving caps to go shopping, to get you to a location for free, and then you can jump to another location and not spend as much caps. Okay, we're going to go down now into the skyline. Oh, there they are. And they popped up. This is what I was talking about before. I was wanting it to pop up for the ash heap. All right, so we're going down to the Skyline Valley. There's 2 down there, the Trading Post and Dark Hollow Manor. We're going to go to the Trading Post first. It is one of the few trading areas that you can actually get attacked while you're trying to interact with the vendor bot there. So be aware of that. This location also has a bunch of crafting. It also has the legendary exchange. These locations, you can also look for that donation box. I just kind of ran over real quick. Sometimes there'll be things in it. Tinker. Yep, they added a aid storage box here too. Should do a video of all the updates that they did. Alright. Now, I had mentioned Dark Manor earlier. It is one of the locations you can only get as a map marker once you have completed so far into the quest. Again, this was one of the ones that gives you a choice in or out. But again, you got to get so far into the quest before it will even mark for you. I couldn't figure out for the longest time. I kept going there and walking around the place when it first came out. I couldn't figure out why I was not getting the map marker. And I will one more time point out, I believe it was down here, mile Post 0 has been removed, so this is one of the free fast travel points that's no longer there. They just completely removed the caravan system. They put the rewards, I think they gave some of those rewards to some vendors, so that the rewards are still available to purchase. Okay, let's keep going. The next one we're going to go to is Fisherman's Rest. It is right here. So from Vault 76, the best thing to do is just go completely east till you hit the coast, this big lake, and you're going to follow the river system down, 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 and it's very close to the Valley Galleria. Here you go, Fisherman's Rest. This is also how you start all those fishing quests. So if you're looking, again, if you're looking for something else to do, you just pop over here and start talking to the person. I believe there's also someone at Whitesprings you can talk to to actually officially start the quest. I'm going to run over here real quick to see if there's anything new. Maybe get a lay of the land a little bit, especially if you're new to Fallout 76. Now, this place never had an ammo box that I know of. There's one of those donation boxes. I'll actually take this. Yeah, I don't see that they added anything here. All right, moving on. Oh, yeah, and those are the two guys to interact with. The captain and this, yeah, I don't know, creature. Okay. And I believe our final location is going to be Highway Town. It's in the new area called the Burning Springs. And it's very close to Vault 76. You just go west almost directly. It's going to ask you about 3 different ones. I've never been to the bounty boards. I'm going to see where this actually takes you. Otherwise, you got the outside, the main entrance, or the bounty board. I've been doing a lot of exploration, so I have hardly done any of the grunt hunts or the, I think, head hunts. I think one of them is an event that you can join in when someone goes after a premium target.
There has to be something out there.
Okay, so the bounty board actually takes you right to the last resort where you can go over and grab a bounty. I already have one, so it won't let me have more than one at a time. So one more time very quickly, you can free fast travel to any of your own tents if you have Fallout First. You can free fast travel to your own camp. If you are currently the owner of any of the workshops, you can free fast travel to a workshop, but you do have to take it first. If you're on a team with other members, you can free fast travel to their camps, their tents if it's working. It worked actually today, so. And I don't think I mentioned this, but some events will let you free fast travel. So here's an event here. This will not let me free fast travel. I believe it's the what I did. Let me explain what I just did. I went into the map And in the lower, excuse me, left-hand corner, there is an activity thing. You hit the up arrow on the D-pad, and usually it's set on feature by default, but you can go over to all. And there you can see what it costs, but you can also look at every player's vendor that is public and see what plans they have, what they're selling. It'll also tell you how much it's going to cost to go there. These are not free, but I was looking at, I believe, all of these. So I believe all the feature events are ones that can be free. There's none currently. But it will tell you before you travel to an event if it's going to be free or not. I think all these cost. Yeah. All right, and the list one more time. I'll just verbally tell you. Let's see. Grab it. Oh, my dog. Yeah, Bethesda, you really need to fix the pets. They stand too close, and also those interactive buttons, they need to have the little circle around them because I'm always accidentally hitting them. All right, let's try to finish this up again. So the list, one more time. Vault 76, Foundation, Fort Atlas, Crater, Rusty Pick, Whitespring Resort, The Rose Room, Nuku World on Tour, The Trading Post, Dark Hollow. Oh, I forgot to cover one. Radiant Hills. This is another one that you have to complete so far into the quest. I believe I might not even have it. Quickly, I'm going to switch characters. And before I do that, I'm actually going to cut into this live stream. I was able to actually snag a featured event, Test Your Metal. That way I can show you that you can fast travel to that point. So let me go ahead and insert this other little mini live stream. All right, I actually got an event to pop up after I had live streamed. So we're going to show you, yeah, see, join event. It's showing you that you don't have to spend any caps. It also shows you the possible rewards on the right-hand side and how many participants are at it right now. It's just one. It was started about 9 minutes ago, so it's towards the end. So one more time, you just go in. You can see on the bottom left-hand corner, I can expand the map, click on it here, and actually join it from this map, which makes it a little bit easier. Or you can actually just hover over the event and go there. So there's two ways to actually travel to an event. And now I'll return to the original live stream. That way I can show you on the map where it is. I'm going to my Ghoul character. So if you ever want to switch out characters, just do what I'm doing. Go into the character section. Now, when you go to use the character, it doesn't tell you at the bottom what the character is. It just gives them your level. So hopefully all your characters have different levels. That way you can tell which character is going in. My other one was in the 700, so I knew that the 60 definitely was the Ghoul. Again, Radiant Hills is one of those locations where it will not map marker until you get so far into the quest. And that way with the Ghoul, I can also take you up there. But let me continue through the list while we're waiting on that. So another one, the list continues with Fisherman's Rest, Highway Town. I think now I have them all. All right. So here it is, Radiant Hills. I don't think, yeah, my other character got it. She never did the Ghoul quest. So we're going to go ahead and fast travel up there. We're going to go outside. Now, my character is a Ghoul, so radiation actually heals me, makes me feel good. I'm very, very strong with the radiation. So you can actually walk around as a Ghoul in radiated areas, and yeah, you're not going to get hurt by the radiation. Oh, This robot was so shocked by me coming in. See, look out. It's a plus 124. Is there someone attacking? You can see my rad meter is going up. It kind of glitched out. I'll have to check the live stream later. But you actually want it to go all green like that because it improves. Let's see if it'll show. Anyway, let me just walk around real quick. It's been a while since I've been here. I haven't had a lot of time to game, so I've been focusing on basically completing all the score.
It's like I'm living life.
Now that rad area is just over there.
Growing like it's not my choice.
Some more over here. So you definitely want like a hazmat suit if you're going to come here as a non-ghoul. Yeah, another location that has its own quests and storylines. I do suggest if you're going to do the ghoul, I just created a brand new character from scratch. I believe now with Fallout you can start at level 1 or you can jump to level, I think it's 24 if you start a brand new character if you don't want to go through all the hassle of, leveling up. And I think you have to be at least a level, I have to look again, I'm trying to remember the quest. I think you have to be at least level 50 before you can start and become a ghoul. So there's a little thing on the ghouls. Alright, that is actually now it with this video. Yep, you can see I'm all aglow. This is part of the, if you ever see somebody like this, not familiar with Fallout 76, that's because they got their glow going and they're a ghoul. Oops. It's becoming dark. Let me stand over here, a little bit lighter, I think. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can throw any questions for Fallout 76 in any of my Fallout 76 videos. It doesn't have to be on the subject of the video. I don't mind trying to help you. I'll either answer your question or lead you to a video that'll answer it for you. And again, that's it for me. Deathclaw Girl out. Happy gaming. Happy free fast traveling. Check you guys later.